come with me. We're tall, but no places too far. Come with me. We're tall, but no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We're tall, but no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. I don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We're tall, but no places too far. Come with me. We're tall, but no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We're tall, but no places too far to go.
Hey, good evening, Tava Nation and my Facebook family. I tell you, that song never gets old. Every single time it plays, I'm jamming to it. Hey there, Shelly Felton, John Lewis, Misha Green, checking in from H-Town, Charles Trimble, Miss Jazzy, I see you. Hello, Janella Simpson and Miss Tammy Faye. Man, all the diamonds are checking in. Hey, Janet Reese. Hello. Good evening. Happy Labor Day. How many of you are drinking tea right now because of all of the barbecue and just good food? Hey, Triple Diamond TK Walker, Miss Tiana Christian, Sanserie, hello, Pamela Jean. So let me know if you are drinking tea like right now. You couldn't even wait until tomorrow because you ate so much today. And I hope while you were at your family gatherings that you shared some tea while you were in there. Okay, I see y'all in the building. Hey, Miss Ashley Valdez. Hey. Tiana Christian, you got your Tava Lava. Man, I believe it. We all need it. Who else? Sherry Good. Hello. Vasia on deck. You better believe it. Come on, guys. Tag, share. So glad to have all of you on here. Hope you had an amazing holiday weekend. Hey, is that Shania Brooks from Ohio? Wow. Hello, Miss Street. How are you? Betty Jones. I see everybody checking in. Mr. Ronald, I see you too. Hello, Janice Moore. Miss Hazel. Good evening. All right, guys, keep it going. Tag, share, send out those last reminders. Make sure you have liked and are following us on all of our social media platforms so that you get notified, all right, when we are live and you don't miss out on anything. Come on, Miss Tanya. Hello, Miss Barbara. I see you. Bliss. Hello. Marguerite Faison. Good evening. Hey there, Tammy Tetra Gordon. All right, guys, I am going to get out of the way. Tonight is a very special night. Like I said, it's a holiday weekend, but guess what? We were still working all day long, okay? We may doze, but our business will never close. Do you understand? So all weekend, all day long, we have still been working. I hope each and every one of you jumped on one of the Wealth Building Wednesday platforms this past week. We made some major comp plan upgrades, okay? If you missed it, go back and watch one of the shows. We had Wealth Building Wednesday at noon, and we did it again at 8 p.m. So go back and watch it. Let me know if you saw it. How many of you are excited about the new announcements? Come on, put some fireballs, put some bombs, put some money back, some stacks and racks and whatever you call it. Let's put it in the chat or put some hearts if you are just excited about all of the new changes that we announced on Wednesday. Oh, I see them coming through. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. It looks like we had some people on. So, all right. As I said, let me get out of the way. Tonight, we are going to hear from our CEO, our founder, our visionary, right? So you guys have about 30 seconds to go ahead and tag and send those last minute reminders to get your people on. Share it to your page. Share. Make sure that no one misses it. And I'm just going to get out of the way because, you know, he's the man with the plan. He's our visionary leader. And again, I don't have to give you all the accolades, and he gets upset when we do. And I'm sure he's like backstage right now wishing he had the control where he could just pop himself in. But that's none other than our CEO and our founder, Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd. Are you there, sir?
Hey, I'm here. What's going on?
Man, just enjoying another beautiful, not holiday, Tava Day.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. I know I did. I had family come in, and for me, it's nothing like family. You know,
That's right.
it really is to see your kids come in with some young adults and spend time with them and really just talk life with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really glad to have that time because it's a very peaceful time. And I hope that you all got a chance to share some time with family and friends as well. There was a time where Shantae and I used to do big parties all the time, but that time is past. It was a season, and I think in life, you have different seasons, and in the different seasons, people come to you, people leave you, but when they come to you, they serve a purpose. When they leave, they on to their next and fulfilling their purpose. And I'm a proponent of that. So I hope you had a great holiday, but time to get down to business now. Even though it's been a working holiday for for Lachelle and I, this is a very these are very good times, for us. I got to share with you, like, I spent a lot of time this weekend, and I was working as well, because it's good, it's a good feeling when you have people that leave you, but when they go and they come back, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just had a group that left us, and you know what? We kept a good rapport. They talked to me about it when they left, and they just came back, and I asked them. I had a conversation with several of them and asked them, "Why did you come back? Why here?" And it's because they said that they felt at home, but they just made some emotional decisions, and that they tried something different. It just didn't work out for them, and they wanted to come back here and support it. So I'm not going to call them, but I want to welcome that team back. And Shantae and I have always been supportive of seeking your purpose, finding it. But this is a very special time for us. Look, in 36 short days, we're having our event. And our event is a celebration. And so like, we would have been in business for 3 years. And you know what? 3 years in the scope of a business like this is nothing. Like, when you take the years, like each year, 1 through 4 is a formulation year. It's a year where you are formulating things, you are improving upon things, and it's just almost like giving birth. I think a child grows in different stages, right? Until it grows up, until it matures. as I look at us as a company, yeah, we've gone through some changes, but I don't know what company in the first 3 years of business does not go through changes, and I'll be transparent. We've gone through changes, but it's been like a learning curve, because I was in the field, Shantae was in the field, and we've been going through a learning curve. But I will say this: there's not been one day that I have regretted this decision. And you know what? You know what makes it special for me? It's like when I surprise people, because every Friday I make 15 calls and I call people in the field and surprise them. And man, and I'm talking about not top leaders, anything. Man, when I call them, the conversations that we have, because they always want to talk about business. I said, I'm not calling to talk to you about business right now. And man, the excitement and just the joy of being respected, the joy, like they never expected it, and they're just overwhelmed sometimes with it. And it's just a beautiful thing because this is what it's all about. For when we came up with the name, Tava, which is Hebrew for Noah's Ark, we knew that our business was going to be a simplistic model. We are not look, Shantae and I, Tava is not a flash and dash kind of company. Mary Kay is not a flash and dash kind of company. Some of these companies have been in business forever. Megaluca is not a flash and dash company. When I started thinking about the model I wanted to follow models that have been in business for years. And it's not a fast build. You know what I'm saying? It's not as sexy, real attractive. But what they did with their model is that they found average people that believed they were average have discovered they weren't. And they showed people how to make part-time money, how to make some extra income. And that thing went systemic, man. It went viral. Just having people because when you think about Mary Kay, you can't even, I bet you nobody on the Zoom unless you are a professional in the industry, could give me the name of two millionaires over there, especially African American. I bet you couldn't. You know why? Because they don't believe in flash and dash. They're quiet. And that's why what they do is very sustainable. That's why I have a very good friend that's been over there at Mary Kay for about, 35, 37 years. And she does very, very well. But, and I was asking her about the model. She said that it's a very conservative model. It's not designed for flash and dash, because, listen, man, flash and dash is like a firework. Man, when it takes off and explodes, it is beautiful. It's very attractive, but it only lasts for a minute, right? And I think that like every company has their run. And so, when I look at us now over the last 6 months, man, we have been making some major changes. I mean, how many of y'all out there, if you like, I can't see it, Lachelle can see it, how many of y'all like the new comp plan changes? I mean, we just added more money, to the pot. I mean, if you like it, come on, let me know if you like. I mean, just imagine this. Now, when you join us and you hit our first management position, supervisor, you're getting $250. Well, guess what? In addition to that, whoever sponsored you is getting half of that, $125. You go to director, you're getting $500. Whoever sponsored you is now getting $250. You hit director 2, you're getting $1,000. Look, I want to tell you something. I wanted to hold it to a conference, but I changed my mind because I felt like with Christmas coming up, that it was important that we launch this now. Because I wanted people to have an opportunity to make some money for Thanksgiving and Christmas, really, because it's important. And I've been there. I've been the guy who was crying and scraping pennies and just didn't know how I was going to get my family Christmas. So I understand the importance of it. So we even made changes because when we first decided to launch it, and I got to give it up to Jay, man, and Deborah and Jeff and our crew, man, our logistics team, man, is probably the best in the business. I'm not going to lie. And man, just at the last minute, man, it takes a lot to program this. We were going to have a structure to where when you hit your position, you had to hit it 2 months consecutively in order to get your bonus check. And I thought about that, and that just didn't sit well with me. Sometimes I think, man, at what point are you going to start thinking like a CEO? Because the company has to have breakage. But I guess it ain't that point, because I really know what it feels like to be in the field and be broke. And I know how important it is to start making money. So Shantae and I talked about it, and we made a decision that we weren't going to do that. We're not going to make you all qualify 2 months, which means that pretty much you're going to be getting your check for like 70 days, right? I said, man, our people, you all need your money immediately with Christmas coming up. I mean, 70 days is Christmas. I don't want you getting your first check in 70 days. So we made a decision that we were gonna remove that qualification. And the moment you hit your position at the beginning of the next month, after 30 days, you're going to get your check. I mean, we made sure that you were going to get your money. And you know what? Now we have 7 ways to get paid. 7 ways in our company in 3 years. I don't care what people say. When you really think about, why do people come to Tottenham? Why do people leave Tottenham? I think that everybody's not cut to be in a company that is growing, a startup, because we're still a startup. Is that the difference is we're 3 years in, when I don't know, a lot of people were praying and hoping that in a year in that we were going to fail. I think a lot of people thought, I don't know why, I don't know why they think that Shantae and I are going to fail, because we never have failed. And what God has for us, if failure ain't a part of that. I mean, now failure is a lot of things that take place. You might make mistakes and fail at this marketing plan, fail at this one, but overall failure, we've never experienced failure. You know why? Because we serve something bigger than ourselves. We serve you all, we serve God. And that has been our determining factor since we have been in business. And this is why we always are blessed abundantly. This is why we always have success. I think where we are now, like if you ever made $1 million before in a year, it's a process to that. That don't just happen like that, Shazam. Some people get very lucky, but typically it's a process. Like you got to make 100,000 before you make 250. You got to make 250 before you make 500. It is a process to building your business to the point where you make that money. I think that when I look at our business model is such that we've had 2 people in 3 years make over $1 million. And I think that's powerful. The thing I say about millionaires, I say you're not a millionaire until you got $1 million in the bank. Okay, but we've had some people who made a tremendous amount of money, and still have people that are making money now. In this process, you have ups and you have downs, like in any business model. When it's up, it's up. When it goes down, you got to find out and figure out how to make the adjustments, because you can gain people, you can lose some people. You can lose some people in your income, take a dip, because people come and people go, and people leave for different kind of reasons, So I am just proud of this team. I'm proud of the people that made it happen, When I look at the people who started with us, I mean, I don't know where this company would be without Michelle, And I'll be honest with you, like Kevin Harris, Kevin helped us out tremendously. I mean, Kevin was a big go-to player when we first got going. He filled in a blank. He took a position and was forced to do some things that were very uncomfortable for him. And then, and so I have to give credit where credit is due. Tony Fleming, Tony helped fill the blank. I mean? Like, if I look at this journey, it was full of ups and it's full of downs. And I know 100%, and I tell everybody this for real, that I know what the journey's like from struggling to never struggling again. I know what it looks like. And it is resemblant of what we're going through as a company right now. We're going through a building process. We're going through a shedding process, because some people we had to shed. I mean, unfortunately, sometimes people do things the right way. Some people do the wrong way. Unfortunately, in the last 48 hours, we had to shed somebody because they weren't doing things upright, and in decency and order. But it's cool because listen, in my lifetime, I've never done everything in decency and order. It's just I just had to pay the price when I did it. But people can change, and I think sometimes a change of zip code, a change of company, a change of name, it might help them change. You follow me? I wish the best to everybody that is making a change. I never wish bad on families. And all I say is that decency and order. How you do things is everything. It's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? Because because there is something called karma, right? So we are moving into a phase where look, we're like a new company. You know, I know that last year there were some things, like I made some mistakes. I'll be honest with you. I made some mistakes last year. I think I showed our new branding for our products prematurely. And I think that, we did the travel, which y'all still are not exploring the travel. I mean, like, when you think of the travel, you don't have to think overseas. I mean, you can think staycations. People do staycations every week. And I'm telling you, the major hotels chains, the major hotels, man, just in some cases, people are saving $100 a night. That's substantial savings, real talk, substantial. But when I look at the decisions that we've made over the last, I don't know, 6 months, it's like a new company. Like, I mean, like how many companies, man? Like a lot of time, people change comp plans and it's worse. They're taking money out of it because they're hurt, right? We added money to it. We want you all to make more money. We're adding to it. So it's like, it's a new time. It's a new day. We got a new comp plan. We have 3 products that are virtually new to you. I'm telling you now, and I'm not talking about products that we're going to be like, here's what it looks like. No, these products, man, they're hot. And you're going to be, I don't know, Shell, you didn't put in StreamYard what Ross sent us, did you? You can say no, it's easy. Say no, Michelle. Okay, so anyway, like we have products that when we launch at the event, I'm telling you now, they're going to be products that are on hand. Like you'll be able to buy them there. You'll be the first group of people that are able to get them because the people who are at the event. And I'm gonna tell you, these products are like one of the products nobody else in the industry has the product. And man, I will tell you, it's an incredible, incredible product, man. Our formulators and chemists, they did an incredible job. Yeah, they made that in-house for us, right? We have another product. Oh, there we go. Go on, Michelle. And I don't know if you can tell. If you have it, put that back up there, Michelle. Put that back up. It's about to get sexy. Like, of course, that is not the bottle, but can you guess what that might be? What do you think that is? Because it looks like that. It is. It's not all black, but it looks like that. What do you think that might be? It is something sexy. And I know some of you all know because I know some of your people, even some of the people that might be departing me and telling me everything, every damn secret. But it's okay. Lachelle, what's the next one? Show the other one. What do you think this is? Okay. Now, these things are these actual brandy. I don't know. What do you think that is, huh? I mean, like, it's not a spray. I can tell you that. Everybody has the sprays. I want to do what everybody else is doing. What do you think this is, man? This is what everybody has been asking for. Okay. This is what is trending big time now. And the other product, I don't think we had that distorted. There's another one that, man, I'm telling you now, when you look at the branding on this next product, it's going to be very exciting. It is. Then we have a community that we're building. And you know what? Even before we have launched this community, it's gaining traction without even a formal launch. It's called, I don't even think I'm going to tell you now. I think I'm going to wait and let Shantae do that because it's going to be introduced at the Powerful in Pink. And I got to say, man, I want to thank you ladies, man, because, the Powerful in Pink, man, we have sold an incredible amount of tickets for that. And I want y'all to know, for the event as a whole, we only have like 100 tickets left. And I promise you, when we sell those 100 tickets, I don't care what you think. Do not think, oh, Kenny's going to do a special. I'm not running any specials. When those $199 tickets are gone, they are gone. Okay, they're gone. Uh, I think we're going to make one change. Like the Powerful in Pink is on Friday night. All right, correct me if I'm wrong, Michelle. It's on Friday night, and all of the women are wearing. They're going to be wearing pink tops, jeans, and heels, and it's going to be very nice. I mean, and it's really talking about the superpowers that you women possess. I mean, so many times there's so many women out here going through things, and I mean, they're suffering in silence because they don't know who to trust. They don't have friends or anybody that can relate to what they're going through. You know, and I just think that they kind of fall out of love with themselves. And I think it's really about rediscovering yourself and falling in love with yourself again. And this is going to be huge. I mean, the platforms that we're going to have, you all going to love this because it's very significant body of work, and it's just going to be very powerful. I'm going to save this one for you though, and I'm going to allow Shantae, and we've hired a new marketing firm. I'm spending thousands of dollars a month with this marketing firm because I think that's one of the areas that we've kind of fallen short on our marketing. Look, everything else about us is. I just think that we're not looking sexy enough because our marketing and our social media marketing has not been strong. But I just filled in those holes. I do think we needed some new products because I think it gets stale. 4 products. You know what? And you all asked for it, so guess what? I gave it to you. The comp plan, I enhanced the comp plan because I want people to win over here for sure, right? I think that you're going to see a lot of new faces. Oh man, listen, we have a new plan of action. We're going in a whole new direction. And I'm going to tell you something. I'd like to say I'm very proud because we launched this 120 supervisors in 100 days. And look, we're 36 days out. And I mean, we have, probably about 80 new supervisors that we're going to really give you some recognition. Now, don't you all directors and executive directors, don't you all worry because you are going to get recognition too. At the CEO and CEO dinner and ARC Awards. I mean, that's going to be very nice. Black tie, Saturday night. And then we're going to do what we do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to party, celebrate, man. We're going to celebrate everybody that's got recognized. But the new supervisors, man, this will be a time when you're going to get something that you normally don't even get, which is some recognition. And we're putting some things in place for the people we know that are out there retailing that are doing cash app business that never get recognized. But we're putting some things in place for that. So like we're 36 days from the event, guys. And I will tell you, we're working day and night. I got the pressure on Miss Pierre. Lachelle is just working her behind off. All I'm saying is that don't be distracted by things that are designed to distract you, okay? Everything that glitters ain't gold. I think that when people depart, you have to know the reason that they're departing. You have to know the real reason and feel for yourself if it's true. Because some people depart because their season is up. And if it's biblical and if it's spiritual, just because their season is up, doesn't mean that your season is up. No, it doesn't mean that. Sometimes it's good to plant your feet because sometimes God has a purpose for you where you are, but sometimes your purpose says that it's time for you to journey and go someplace else. I think it's important that you know the difference. All I'm looking for right now are Tava soldiers. I'm looking for Tava, and I know who some of you all are. I'm looking for more. I want to know who are the people that are down with the ship, who are not going down with the ship, that's down with the heart. I mean, come on, let me see something. Let me see you in the feed. Who's down? Who's a Tava soldier? Who's going to be at the event? Who's going to be here as we roll? Who's going to stick? Who's going to stick? Who's going to fight with us to get to where we know we're supposed to be? Understand this time. I'm a soldier. Yes, Shelly. That's right. Katrina, you're a soldier. I'm looking for who? Where my soldiers at? I'm looking for the soldier. I don't care about what's going. I don't care about what's gone. I care about what's here. And that's what I care about. I care about our soldiers. Yeah, TK Walker, Tammy Moyhead. I mean, look, man, Rashawn, her group, man, listen, I know, the soldiers. I'm looking for the soldiers that are fighting, that are willing to fight because I'm telling you now, Y'all look at me. I want you to hear this. I was in a company once where I went through the same thing, where we had a lot of people leave prematurely, right? I promise you all this, that in the next 12 to 18 months, that the people that left us will regret it. Depending on how they left, we'll grant them interest back because we have people coming back every day. But I will tell you that where we are now and where we're going to be then, it's going to be totally different. All right? Because people in the infancy of your business, they never believe in your business. In the infancy of the business, all we're doing, Crystal, thank you very much. In the infancy of the business, all we're doing is getting better and stronger. That's all we do. It's like boot camp. When people start and they go to boot camp, man, how they finish is not a resemblance of how they start. They might start frail, scared, but man, when they finish boot camp, man, they're like a machine. Hey man, we're going through our growth spurt, and I will tell you now again. You check Shantae and Kenny Lloyd, and you see we have never failed since we've been in this industry. And I know that God did not bring us over here to take leadership of this. And I think that we're just in our season that everybody goes through a season of suffering. I talked about this, and we're in our season of being polished. We're in our season of being prepared, because you got to be prepared and positioned and polished to receive what's waiting for you on the next level. And there's a next level for everybody on here. It's just that, hey, are you enduring or are you fleeing? Some people always flee. I know some people that every 2 years they go to a new place. Now, you better recognize who those people are. I'm telling you, there's some people right now that I know that every 2 years, if you check their history and you look at the people that are leaving, every 2 years, people in a different space, that might be still their journey. And if that's their journey, who am I to knock it? All I'm saying is that that's their journey. Is that your journey? Is that your journey? What kind of leadership are you looking to follow? What kind of leadership are you looking for? Are you looking for some that have fleeting feet? That every time you go somewhere, something happens, it gets tough, that let's pick it up, let's go to the next? Because you can never have the success you want if you keep on pushing. Keep like it says in my day, long time ago, this thing, keep on pushing. Keep on pushing is that you just keep on moving and moving and moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. I'll tell you now, people who stand for nothing fall for anything, right? And so I want to tell you that we only have 100 tickets left. If I were you, I'd get my ticket, because I'm telling you what you're going to get at the event is something you will never forget. You will never forget it, and it's going to benefit you for a lifetime. I don't care whether it's in time or not. We're going to teach you some principles of how to build a sustainable business. And we're going to teach you how to make some money. We're going to teach you where to put your money. We're going to teach you some principles of making money. It's not just in network marketing. I'm going to show you how to make some money in other ways. All right. So that's what we're going to do. So listen, I just want to get on here for a moment. I don't want to keep you off forever. Man, listen, get back to your family if you still have family. Look, Shantae and I, we really appreciate you guys. We appreciate our soldiers. We appreciate, and just remember, it's never about who's gone. It's always about who's here. Who's here is much more important than who's gone. All right? You follow me? And all I can say is that just be the best that you can. Weather the storm. Can you stand the rain? Because if you can stand the rain, what's on the other side of the rain when the rain subsides? It's like the leprechauns, there is a rainbow. And what they say is at the end of the rainbow, a pot of gold. And this ain't no Lucky Charms, baby. This is Tava. All right? Tava. This is Tava. This is Tava. And watch. Tava's going to go down in history. Love you guys. Y'all have a great evening and a great week.
Come with me, with Tava, no place is too far. Come with me, with Tava, no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world, catch the fly. With me, with Tava, no place is too far to go. No places, no faces. places, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. I don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas, we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We'll talk, but no places too far. Come with me. We'll talk, but no places too far to go.